Okay, it is time for my biggest event of the year so far. So it is time for my biggest event of the year so far. So we're at Sandmoor Golf Club, and this is the qualifier for the PGA Championship. So the biggest event that me as a PGA Pro can play in, other than the Open, I suppose. And it was an event that I qualified for last year. We actually had the qualifier here, but then it got rained off halfway. So then we went to another course, which I shot a decent score at. I think this for me is going to be a really good test of where my game's at the moment, because it's a tough course out there. It's bouncy, it's firm, the greens are quick and slopey. I spent a lot of time yesterday practicing my putting because that's been poor over the last few comps. I don't know what's going to get through today. Anything around level or 1 under will probably be okay. Feeling a little bit nervous because I've not been playing great the last few comps, but I've put the work in. I've just got to trust it. And we'll see how we get on. Let's get out there.
This is match number 11 on the tee from Quest Golf Academy, Peter Finch.
So what is the PGA Professional Championship and why is it a big deal? Well, if you're a PGA professional, whether that's making YouTube videos, giving lessons, working at a golf club, or even just selling Mars bars in the pro shop, this tournament is the biggest event that you can enter. And it's a chance to show that you can play on the biggest stage. It's 4 rounds with a court at an elite venue, and it's for the biggest prize money we play for all year.
Get through it. Just a touch right. Should be fine. See what I mean about it being bouncy? The rough usually is relatively thick in between the holes as well. There's only a few patches where it's lush. So you can't hit it anywhere, obviously, but if you get it down far enough, you actually get past like a lot of the trouble. So this is a par 5, I got 150 into the middle. God, it's come off so weird. Get a lie. That's it. Came off really odd. A funky lie maybe. Close. Sprinkling away. Wow. Deep breaths. Simmer. Come on, it's a bit of a body blow of a bogey to begin with that. Yeah. Only play the holes in front. It's top 20 to qualify. So normally at these events, anything around level 1 under should be okay. So we'll see. Just leave it behind, recover, move forward. Wasn't staying short. Yeah. Delicate.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that felt good. This tee shot on the third, it really lends itself to a draw around the corner, and even at over 400 yards with a hybrid, I still got quite close to the green. It also gave me a chance to settle down after what was a rocky start. The first 2 holes, definite birdie opportunities, and I walk away 1 over par. Not good, but I wanted to stick to my game plan after the third. I wanted to hit my driver as much as possible and really attack this golf course.
So came out a little left. That. So it was one of those where kind of roll in the dice. I mean, strategy-wise today, already was spoken about it, but just hitting driver everywhere. Like if it was a bit of a push, it would have been there. If it pitched over the bunker, it would have been on the green. It's just like rolling the dice and seeing what happens, but trusting that more often than not, you know, it's going to find its way into a decent position. Cheers. Oh, well, that was worth the wait. Get a lie, get a lie. I've come over, I'm in an old divot though. 90 yards. Go, 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 go. Easy. Cheers, thank you. Just got an early detour, but what a putter. What a putter. I am Crenshaw. I am Faxon. I am Bobby. Right, come on, driver. Right, centre. Get lucky. Sit, sit. Yeah, it's not lying too bad. This is one of the thick patches on the entire golf course, but even that's kind of helping stop it go into the real crap. So strategy so far is working. There's a bit more wind than yesterday, so I'm having to rethink a few things, but I think so far no need to change. Got a decent lie. This is the shot I'm focusing on. 140. Cheers. That came out like a dream. Wow, that was like usually when you get a flyer is never good news. That came out so well. Like not much spin, but into wind, so it held. landed on the front and released out. Yeah, that was good. That looked just great. As soon as it took off, I like knew where it was going to land. I knew what it was going to do. Cheers. God, that was a good putt, that. Basically prime tiger. Keep cutting. Kick right as well. Up there. Not an ideal angle, but driver. Bang, bang, bang. Right, just be a tricky wedge shot, I think. Tricky. Very tricky. So close. So close, but also I wasn't aiming there, I was aiming a bit right at that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Cheers. Oh man. Great up and down. Great up and down. Come on. Yes. All you got to do on this one, just get it on the green. Yes, get it on the green. You know. Yeah, we won't talk about that. I'll put the call in to get a new flag. That's a bad putt. Got away with it. Go on, wind. Kick right. Bit safe that. Fairway all kicks that way. It's just out of bounds, right? So either like basically a long chip and run, or just try and carry the distance and hold it into that wind because it is pretty strong. Lie will help. Chip and run could kick into that bunker. Land it on that tree. Well thought through and well played. turn that much. Wind, 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 wind. Oh. Oh, that's not going to be good. That is not going to be good. It's probably on the back edge of the bunker. Cheers. That was really good. That's really good. Sit down. Okay, so through 10 holes, and overall, after a slightly squeefy start, obviously not too bad. Been doing okay. Putting well, that last hole was tough because it was a bit unlucky with the tee shot, but also that putt, I knew the exact line, I just pulled it a touch. But overall, putting, it's been really good. It's been a nice improvement, but that's the thing I've been putting in a little bit more work with. So it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, you practice and you get better. It's crazy.
What a weird concept.
What a crazy combination. From now until open qualifying, I mean, my swing, it needs to improve. There's things in there which I'm really not happy with, which I'll keep working on. But it's short game, it's chipping, it's putting, it's the facets that are going to keep me in contention when I'm not striking it well, because it's golf, I'm not going to strike it well all the time. So it's nice to see a little bit of improvement today. 1 under par so far, pretty steady, and some good chances actually on the back. 2 par 5s, some par 4s I could get quite close to. So yeah, I think not too bad. Also guys, I just want to say a massive thank you for watching these comp videos. It allows me to come out and play, it allows me to show something different in the content, which, you know, is probably the only thing our channel does differently. You know, it does to a different type of degree, you know, playing in these pro events. So the support you show for them is absolutely amazing. Okay, good angle in here. All right, 140. Now the wind should be like directly off the right. I think it might just switch a little bit this way. Slightly downhill, I know it's firm. Just gonna fire in a gap wedge. I'm just gonna try and go left and short of the pin. If it runs around a bit, that's fine. It's here. It's not much of it, but I'm choke down on a wedge. I think we picked the right club. Like, that decision making has been missing over the last few comps, which is good. Good to see it back. Like, actually taking the time to say, no, change, it's okay. Cheers. Speed on that first one. Just battered it through the break. All right, another par. Cut. Get a kick, go on. Oh, if it's kicked right, that'd be amazing. Sorry, mate. Sorry. 193 front. I've kind of got to go under this first tree, over that second. It's just so dry, I'm like, I get a 7-iron go underneath that first one. 7-iron or a punchy 6. Just pitch him before and let it release. Go for the 6. Just simmer. Simmer. Chances. Oh! Wow! I'll follow that. Go on, get that kick. Get that kick. Thanks. I'm a little disappointed if I'm being honest with you. That should have kicked forward. It's like stopped. Get to leave my bag here then. Cheers. Cheers. Come here. Back to 2. Honestly, your second was so close. Just chopped it out. Yeah, really. Well out. Oh, sorry. It was never comfortable over that. I really want to go for it, but like it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Still just a flick in. So. Hard, turn hard.
Well done.
Cheers. Oh, I do not enjoy 3-putts. They kind of impact me on quite a spiritual level. Yeah, that was okay. Bit too much cut, bit too much cut. It's okay. A little wedge, just to the right of it. Don't want to miss left here. Sit. What a weird flyer. What a weird flyer. Sit. It just came out with no spitting at all. That was a real odd one, that. Jeez.
Ouch, that was my first 3-putt of the day and it really stings. And it comes just before some of the most important holes at Sandmoor. This next par 3, I mean, look at it, it is beautiful, but I just couldn't get comfortable over the tee shot or judge the wind. But I hit a great bunker shot and then a solid putt to save par, and it comes just before one of the most difficult tee shots on the course. This par 5 asks you to hit a huge draw around the corner. and then a solid approach into this green for an eagle chance. But as you can see, I hit the front and then meandered away from the putting surface. But I chipped on and 2-putted for a par. Okay, now for a tricky par 3.
Safe.
So it was at this point that the gravity of the situation really hit me. All I needed to do was avoid a massive score on the last and I'd be in. I knew that the course was playing tough because of the firm conditions, but I just had a feeling that I needed to be under par to guarantee myself a spot at the PGA Championship. Now my tactic was to hit driver as much as possible, and during the practice round I'd hit the ball onto the 18th green, but I leaked this one out to the right hand side, and of course with my provisional, as is always the case, I hit the green. I found my first ball but left myself in a difficult spot, a high flop over pine trees to a tight pin. But in my mind all I wanted to do was attack. And then disaster struck. So I needed to get up and down to qualify and hope that level par would be enough.
So close, so close, so close. 3%.
Okay, it is time. Biggest event of the year so far.
So the walk to the scorer's table was a blur. I was happy with how I played, but with so many people still out on the golf course, there was a real chance that I'd miss out, even by one shot.
So far, there's a couple even par, but I think even par top 20 should be.
Even par top 20.
Yeah. Tough conditions today, no one in the par.
Yes. Cheers, man.
Yes.
Okay, so as you may have just heard, even par looks like it's going to get me in. I'm currently joint leading, so if I had a par the last, I would have been in the lead by 1. I mean, the course is tricky out there, but I would expect somebody to come in a few under par. But if you get a good set of bounces, especially on the par 5s and some of the short par 4s, you could set yourself up some fantastic opportunities. Obviously, I'm happy with that level par. I'm happy to be getting through and going to the PGA Championships. You know, this is the biggest event of the year for me outside of Quest for the Open. So to qualify for it and to get through is good, especially after having a couple of dodgy rounds. Now, last year I wasn't able to film the final, which is a 4-round event with a cut after 2 rounds. And this year it is at Inga something. So hopefully they'll let me film it this year. So I'm going to send off a few emails and hopefully get them on side. Be a shame if I couldn't, but so guys, huge thank you for watching. Really happy with today. See you next time. Hopefully, see you with the PGA Champs.